So part 2 to my video, because my dogs have lost their mind. I told them that I wanted out of the program. What did I need to do? But they ignored that. They put in their notes, blah, 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 blah. So I called back again in December, which there's a discrepancy in the date that they say I called because I wasn't available to call. I was on vacation. Actually, not on vacation. Was going for a funeral in Louisiana. So anyway, I want out. Nobody tells me that you can get out in a late rescission. So further down, I've called, I've complained, and finally somebody says, oh, you need to sell it or you need a late rescission. Okay, great. What's a late rescission? So when I finally do attempt to contact, nobody calls me back. Nobody text messages me. Everybody's wonderful when they want you to sign up. So I file a complaint with our local Better Business Bureau, and immediately, guess what? It got everybody's attention. They immediately contacted me. Go figure. So, but their thing is that they didn't do anything to null and void the contract, and a late rescission is only good for 5 business days. But nobody tells you that. Here's the kicker. I called on 11/20, which was 4 business days after I signed my contract. So if somebody on Wyndham's end had told me about the late rescission, guess what? I'd have been out in November. But no, I'm still trying to do it in December. Nobody's calling. Nobody, nada, nada, nada. I feel like they avoided me because my contract officially didn't start until January 1. Let them tell it started in November, but that's not what they explained to us. So she basically says, in her little snotty letter to me that a late rescission has well passed and that they've not done anything to see fit to let me out of my contract, and that, I should have read my contract. It was gone over with me, blah, blah, blah. Here's my thing. How many people sit down and read a contract word for word? I know, my bad. Maybe that's what I should have done. But there was no way, and you know what, that salesman was going to sit down and read that contract verbatim to me and my husband. No, he wasn't even in our face. He was virtual. So he was scrolling through his little computer system, and he was having us sign and dot the I's and cross the T's and whatever and whatever and whatever. And never was a late rescission ever explained to us. Let them tell it, however, it has been. So I'm still battling this process, but I want everybody to know that Club Wyndham does not care about their ownership. Club Wyndham does not care whether or not you have a miserable vacation because of lack of their intelligence. Club Wyndham does not care about letting you out of contract. Club Wyndham will fight you to the absolute end until you get an attorney. And if that's what I have to do, then so be it. That's what I have to do. But I told them that I would be going social media. I would be going live. I would be going to all these wonderful places because I want everybody to know, don't get sucked in. It is a timeshare. It may not be a timeshare in the old traditional sense, but it is a timeshare. And they can bank your points and suspend them and do whatever they want to do with them until they feel like they want you to use them. So here's the kicker. I have points available to me. We call again. And it's like, okay, we're going to try to go skiing just one more time. We're going to try it. So she tells me, you need to borrow points from your points that become available to you in January. Why do I need to borrow points? I have 240,000 points available to me. So I say, okay, well, let's see, about borrowing the points. Whatever. I really don't care. So, but then she tells me, oh, well, you don't have any housekeeping included in that because housekeeping doesn't kick back in until January. So to use your points that you've been paying for more than a year and a half, 240,000 available, 440,000, which would have been available on January 1. They want me to pay an additional $350 for maid service, somebody to come in and clean up after us. I don't think so. So I'm doing what I said I would. If you get into a timeshare and they manage to suck you in like they did us, initially we wanted to. Don't get me wrong. I went in with open eyes because I thought that's what we wanted to. But they have lied. The Discovery program was not a program that you could just get in and get out of. No, you're locked in for 24 months. That's not what they told us. They banked our points for whenever they wanted us to use them. They give you these points, but then they don't want you to use them until they are ready to let you use them. It's just been a mess. The crazy thing is, we haven't even been in the program officially. They say since November, so 2 months. So all this battle for 2 months. So I'm doing what I said I was going to do. I'm going to TikTok and every other social media platform, and I want everybody to know that should these jokers suck you in, and they will because it sounds so appealing, late rescission. If you don't remember anything else, remember late rescission. 5 business days. Those business days change based on the state in which you signed your contract. We signed ours in Colorado, so Colorado gave us 5 business days. Okay, that's great. So I may be stuck in the program. I don't know. We'll see. But it's really hard to go and vacation and be smiley and all happy and testimonial and all these wonderful things when you hate the company. Who wants to go on vacation with somebody you hate? Not me, not my family. But I'm not going to pay for something I'm not going to use either. So my question is, do you know about timeshares? If you don't, avoid them. If you do and you want to get out, remember late rescission. Furthermore, I wouldn't use Wyndham's anyway because their hotels are bottom of the totem pole. Their resorts, they're decent. Hotels, nasty. Stayed in one in Oklahoma, nasty. My husband has 250,000-ish reviews on his Google page. You could go. I can give you the link. I can tell you how. You can go look him up. Our hotel stay in Tulsa, that was a Wyndham hotel. We'd be happy to share all the pictures, the ceiling tiles missing, etc., etc. So, buyer beware. But on a real note, my question is, as adults, do you ever sit down and read a contract word for word, or do you take these people for what they say? I've bought several cars in my life. I have never sat down and gone over the contract in its entirety. Never. I don't know anyone that has. So if I'm wrong, correct me. Please let me know. If you know a loophole that maybe I don't, let me know. But I'm letting you know. Late rescission. Learn it. If you get sucked in, learn it. Because those jokers will do whatever they want to do for something you pay for. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. However, if anyone has any questions, hit me up. If anybody wants to hear my Wyndham story about my vacation, and while it was a beautiful destination, it was not a wonderful experience because of Club Wyndham, I'd be happy to tell you that too. Peace out.